Next time around, I will try to do some relayering on the scarf, the front of the scarf, and then also some on the back. I do want to bring that cream into a slightly brighter color in some of the flatter areas, but that'll be next time. I also did do like that wildwood wash on the staff, which makes it a near black. I like it. I will brighten it back up. So we basically have to do some highlighting still on a lot of these things. But this is one step closer again. Oh, and also obviously the wrap over here on the blade. Same deal over there. I will have to do some highlighting on some of these areas as well. And I haven't yet really done much on the blade itself yet. The blade itself is a little bit boring, but... Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the green is turning out, Dylan. I've tried doing some very artsy brush strokes. I tried to purposefully not blend it in too cleanly to try and have more of a, I don't know, a different vibe. I purposely tried to not keep it too clean. I don't mind the fact that you can kind of see the ridges and stuff. Yeah, thank you. Pretty happy with how that turned out. So after we're done with this, really the only part that still has to be done on the main mini is the horn, the antlers, or whatever you want to call them. And then obviously all of the little rats as well. There's also lots of like skulls and things dangling off of the horns, which is kind of a lot. But yeah, this has been a long project. And it's still certainly not done yet, but we're getting there. Guys, I've taken like maybe like a 2-week break. No, maybe a week and a half break on painting. I know. How weird is that? I feel like I was painting so much. And then I've got too many games to play right now, dude. We've got too many things to complete. But I figured before we forget how to hold a paintbrush, let's get back into the swing of things. I have made quite a bit of progress. Obviously the horns are not yet done, and I obviously still have to do the staff. And today, first off, we're gonna continue with the scarf. But overall, the miniature is coming along. Now, when I first picked it up today, I noticed a little bit of a splotch right over there, so we're gonna actually start by fixing that. Have I ever played the Stronghold games? I don't think I have. Not that I remember anyways. Although now you say the name, now that I'm saying the name out loud. Maybe I do. I think a friend of mine was a big fan of that when I was a kid, but I don't remember playing it.
Hope everyone are going good and we need a bigger rat Lowe.
It's gone on mass caller. Dude, this has been a rather big project, let me tell you. I'm glad Vizzik Skour isn't bigger than he is, man. This has been a relatively long painting project as it is. I think it's a little hard to see, but there's a splotch of the wash that I used right over there. So that's where I'm going to start today. I'm going to try and see if I can get a tiny little bit of paint to smoothen out that transition just a tad. Because it's looking a bit messy. I'm going to try and just relayer some of it. There we go. Hell yeah, that works. Okay. I still remember how to hold a brush, guys. That's exciting. Things actually happened the way that I want them to. Lowko, how did you do the dropper and what did I add it? Wait, what? This dropper bottle is from another brand. It's called Warpaint's Fanatic. It's by the Army Painter. It's pretty great. I did transfer some of my regular Citadel paints into dropper bottles, if that's what you're asking. We're gonna start with some of those actually. Basically what I did is I added, like I got these little like plastic bottles off of Amazon. And they came with like a lid and like everything else. It wasn't too expensive. I got like a big pack, like 100 of them for like maybe 20 bucks. And then I used like some diluted paint, because the thing is, if you take like the regular acrylics from Citadel, they're relatively thick. So I added like a little bit of like a paint thinner to make sure that they're pourable, which works. It's a bit of a tedious process though. Not gonna lie. NGL, as they say. Maybe nobody says that actually. All right, let's get started with some relayering. So I wanna try and relayer some of the sections. Nice. Gotta shake it a little bit more. NGL. Which paint thinner did I use? I used the Army Painter one. It's like a paint thinner, I think originally meant for airbrushing, but it worked. It worked fine. There's a couple of videos about it though. If you search it up, like I think people call it like decanting paint bottles or something. I don't really know. Okay. So I want to mostly relayer all of the flat sections. I want to be relatively careful about it though. Stay out of the recessed areas. Decanting paint bottles. Exactly, dude. That's why I'm using red right now, you know? Just like wine. Using a very thin paint here. Should be good. Sir, I have to decant my paint bottles before painting. I know, dude. I felt very sophisticated too. Although I will say having it in paint dropper bottles is nice though. Memes aside, it does make the whole process more enjoyable. Because those Games Workshop paint bottles are just kind of garbage. I don't really like them very much. Like paint gets stuck in the lid and it just dries up very easily. So, you know, better be a little bit careful about it all. Make sure you don't waste as much. Gotta not forget my my coffee, by the way. What's up, Gabe? Yeah, maybe wasting it is part of the strat, I don't know. If it is, that would be really shady, but that's what people say on the internet. I would like to believe it's not malicious, but maybe, dude. Oh, it feels good to paint again, guys. Genuinely have not painted anything in like a week and a half. I know that doesn't sound like a long time, but I was painting every day there for a good long while. So to suddenly not paint for like a week and a half. I was looking forward to it again. I just too many things to do, you know? Sounds silly because I play video games for a living, but... Too busy, man. Too busy. You committed a cardinal sin? Oh no. What did you do? Did you play Protoss in StarCraft 2? You started Skyrim? Okay, that's acceptable. We'll allow it, we'll allow it. I think Skyrim is an excellent game, dude. I was watching a video of Video Game Donkey. playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I never got far in that game. I know that's also like a 700-hour commitment, you know, if you're not careful. But it did make me itch for playing some more of that game, I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Rocco Girl? Good morning. 69 or 68 viewers at the moment? Yo. Nobody go anywhere. Invite your mom. Maybe send your mom a message. Tell her I'm live. She usually watches. At least that's what she says. 70! Fuck! Ruined. Ruined. It's okay, it's okay. You guys can stay, it's alright. I'll, you know. Nobody leave. Nobody leave. No, 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 hold up! I don't want to go too far with the relayering. You want to leave a little bit of color variety in there. I'm trying to leave visible brush strokes on this miniature, which is something I normally never do. I always try to paint very smoothly and stuff, but I've decided halfway through that I really do like the look of actual brush strokes that you can see. So we're gonna go all the way now. There's so many bugs and glitches in Skyrim? Really? I don't think I've played Skyrim since like 2013. It's been a while. Maybe I have, I don't remember, but certainly not in the recent last couple of years. Do you believe it still holds up in 2024? Because we've had some amazing RPGs. I don't think it's quite as good as it used to be back then, but with mods it is? Okay, I've never really played modded. You think it's overrated? Yeah, I think it was really good in 2011 when it came out, but I can see why somebody would say it's overrated, because it is kind of like, people pretend like it's the greatest game ever made, and it's okay. I won't disagree with saying that it's good, but it's the same for some of the Zelda games, man. Like, I know some people absolutely love Zelda games, and I've played some of them too, but it's not like, you know, maybe this is controversial, but I don't think they're like that good. A lot of it is nostalgia too, I guess. I didn't play any Zelda or any Elder Scrolls until the most recent ones. It's better than Failguard? What's Failguard? I don't recognize that. The best thing about Skyrim are the bugs? Really? Yeah, I know Bethesda just released that new game, right? What's it called? They just released that one. The other adventure game. Dragon Age. No, not Dragon Age. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't remember. No, not Starfield either. They didn't produce it. I think they were the publisher. Like literally like 4 days ago. The Indiana Jones game, I think is what it is? I don't even know, dude. I haven't heard anybody in the community talk about that game, which is kind of curious. Good reviews so far from what I've heard? Okay. Yeah, interesting how I haven't heard anybody in the community talk about it. I'm also always a little hesitant too, though, for any like big release. Like any of the AAA releases in 2024, I find myself immediately hesitant for some reason. Well, I think we all understand the reason, but the EAs of this world, the Activisions, even the Blizzards of this world, Ubisofts, that sort of thing. I'm like, it could be great. Could be great. Don't get me wrong, but what's the catch, you know? Because there's always a catch with modern AAA games. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's overshadowed by other games too. That could certainly be. Hey, it's a good time to be a gamer, though. You can be very picky with the games you play. A lot of good stuff out there at the moment. I'm gonna leave the wash mostly in that right side over here. Maybe add a little bit to the bottom of this area. I will add some brighter colors here too, to add a little bit more of a highlighted section here. Following each of these ridges. Okay. That was pretty smooth. That was pretty quick. It's been overshadowed by the PoE 2 hype? Maybe. I mean, it's a very different type of game, right? A very different genre. Okay, I want to add some very bright colors next. A little bit of Evil Sun's Scarlet. This is very bright. Mostly just for edging. I know, Chet. Chet, I know. I said the E word. PoE 2 is also overrated? Nah, bro, that game has been a blast so far. I was very close to starting today's stream playing PoE 2. But then I realized, no, Lowko, you've got miniatures that need painting, okay? Okay, so this is gonna be the brightest area over here. I may go one step brighter if I feel like I need it later, but I'm gonna try and add a little bit of an edge around each of these paneled sections. Most of it I can do with the edge of the brush, I think, but some of it is gonna require the tip, like right over here. Kind of an annoying section to paint. It's a bit too thick. That'll work. What's going on, Manadar? My weekend was pretty good, dude. Can't complain. I played like 8 hours of Path of Exile 2 on Saturday. And then yesterday we just mostly chilled actually. Went to my family. It was Laurent's sister's birthday. We went out to dinner because of it. I watched the Formula 1 race. Last race of the season. In Abu Dhabi. And that's it. Played some RuneScape too. I got a drop from the new Moons boss in RuneScape. I got the Atlatl, which is a ranged weapon. Not very good for main accounts, but really nice for Ironman. I was pretty happy with that one. A nice offline day. Well, I mean, I still play video games for like 3 hours. Oh, and I did some meal prep. I was thinking, what else did I do? I made a new batch of burritos. They're hype, dude. I just had one already. So yeah, a little bit of meal prep. You did a playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4 in a single sitting? Wait, is that the super long game? I've never played Hearts of Iron, but I thought that was like the big 4X game. Maybe I'm confusing a couple of names. Okay. Gotta add a little bit of color over here too. There we go. Add a little bit of a spill. We can fix the spill. Lowko painting statues is something I've never seen before in my life. What's going on, Scrub Lord? Yeah, I love painting miniatures, dude. This is a little different than my regular content, I guess, if you've never watched it before. But no worries, we're gonna do some StarCraft later today. I'm also planning on doing some PoE. So we will be getting to some gaming. But I like to start the stream quite regularly, actually, with some miniature painting. This has been a thing for about maybe a half year or so at this point. The fact that I'm streaming it, that is. It's a rather nerdy hobby though. I will tell you that much, but I fucking love it. All right. So that little middle section, yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's continue onwards down the same path and we'll see how it goes. Oftentimes, looking at it in isolation, or looking at any section in isolation, is a bit tricky. Gotta look at it on the whole. We'll do this area in one go. There we go. This has been a long project though. This red, I feel like it's been a lot longer than the previous painting ones, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. It just feels like it's been a long time. I don't really know how many hours I'm in right now. I'd have to look up how many hours of VODs I have, I guess. But I feel like this one has been quite a while. You know, this is kind of like the tough part of any new mini project, where you're kind of in the thick of things, and the newer projects are already looking interesting, and you're like, ooh, no, we gotta finish what we start first. Especially for the large minis, this is a thing that you run into, and I want to continue doing a good job, so we gotta continue the grind. I don't want to rush anything here. This is a bit of a banger, this song, isn't it? This is the retro synthwave playlist on Epidemic Sound. Bit of a banger. The longest of a grand strategy is Europe Universe. Oh, that is what I'm thinking of. Hearts of Iron 4 and Europa Universalis. Okay, for some reason I'm getting those mixed up in my head. Those are both the type of games I don't think, though, that I would really play much myself, but maybe I should give them a shot at some point. Like, I love strategy games, but I've not been too big into like 4X games, I guess. It's a bit of a different vibe. Hearts of Iron 4 is the World War II simulator? Okay. You know that conflict already ended, right? Like, we know the end result. Spoiler alert, Manadar. It's been a while, dude. Germany did try to float their command center to the corner for a little while, but it did end, luckily. Whoa. Is that the wind? Can you hear that? Holy shit, I heard like a whistling sound. How's that even possible? My window is mostly closed. Could you hear that on stream? Yeah. It's like, whoo, yeah, the hell? Maybe my roof is about to blow off, chat. GG, need a new roof, new subscription goal. I don't even want to think about how much a new roof would cost. No, I don't want to. No, I like my current roof. My current roof's okay. All right. We did a cheeky little orange line. I think it's pretty good. Gotta be a little careful that I don't accidentally hit any of the sections I've already painted. I started another playthrough of Terra Invicta yesterday. The game starts in 2022 and each turn is 2 weeks. You always finish the game in 2070 or so? I just played that game on stream, didn't I? Terra Invicta? Or did I play another game? No, Terra New is what I played. Something else with Terra in it. Close enough. The Emperor would be proud. Okay. Hell yeah. That highlight on that fault over here is looking really nice. I'm wondering if maybe I should like, just like the other area, make it look a little bit more feathered out. I think I will. Meaning that I have to do little cross sections, I think. Same over here. Don't know how visible this is on stream, but adding little brush strokes over here to extend the effect a little bit. Adding little tiny highlights here and there. Okay. What do you guys think of the front of the scarf? My coffee's gone cold, dude. Ooh. It's pretty good now. I enjoy the color variety, actually. The color variety is kind of nice. Yep. Let's continue onwards. Some of these areas are pretty much impossible to get paint on because they're hidden by the horns. So I guess that also means that they're not as important to get paint on. Yep. Cool. Let's go on to the other side. Gotta be careful here that I don't get any paint on sections I've already finished, but It's a little tricky. Especially because everything's in the way, man. These areas are relatively recessed. Gotta be a little careful. Red's looking good. Thank you, man. I think it'll look pretty good when we get to finishing the horns. Like, the horns are obviously currently very messy. They look very, I think they drag the whole mini down. Everything else is looking pretty good at this point, I think, but for the overall visual look of this guy, when we get to doing the horns in the relatively near future, I think. Yeah. It's making everything look a bit messy. How are you doing, Pete? I'm doing pretty good myself, man. Can't explain. Can't complain. Can't explain. That's what I was gonna say. Can't explain. Gotta add some tiny little highlights over here as well. Then a nice little line following the edge here. Yes, yes. Nice wrap, yes, yes. Fellow rat enjoyers. It's got on Apex. Twitch chatter's getting in character, I like it. Twitch chat is now an RP channel. Okay. Let's get a little bit of the other color over here too. Try to feather it out just a little bit. Same up here. Okay. Yes, yes. I'm the rat man. Skibba dibba dooba 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 doop. You can call me the rat man, chat. Yo, Ark.
Merry Rizmas Lowko. Oh, the weather outside is rizzy, but the fire is so skibbity, and since I've giant to go, Ohio, Ohio, Ohio.
And since I've got yet to go, Ohio, Ohio. For real, dude. Like, on God, that was low-key pretty lit. Do we still use lit? I don't know. Oh, sorry, what were you saying? Planning to get this one as a stand-in for the Great Unclean One in my Death Guard. Oh, nice. You already have 2 red ogres as Beasts of Nurgle? Okay. I've not painted a Great Unclean One, but I did paint... God, what's it called again? The Glotkin! The Glotkin. I painted the Glotkin a couple months ago. Let me show you. This is a gross mini, dude. I like the look of this one because it's very nasty. It's also by far the biggest thing I have ever painted. It is very pussy. Yeah, it's a very cool model. A lot of this is took a long while. The little guys. I'm very happy with how everything turned out. It is such a cool mini, but such a big ass project, dude. What's up, Milo? Milo! Are you just meowing for no reason? Okay. Love you too, dude. Let's go on Squeegs. Hello, hello. It's pussy, yes. Meow. Bus dash Y? I don't know. Anyways. That's it, Arc Nexus. They are Siberians. And Siberians are known to be quite vocal. The Siberian cats, that is. Milo sometimes meows, and he makes noise like he's hurt. Like, it sounds like he's in pain, but he's been doing this ever since he was a little kitten. And I don't really understand why he does it. Like, I can't really make any sense of it. It's like, meow, meow, meow. Like, it sounds really sad. At this point, our working theory is that he's just happy to hear his own voice. Thank you, Grumpy Mate. I'm pretty happy with how that section turned out. It's a lot of work, man, painting the rope. We're getting there, though. Yeah, it seems like he's just excited to listen to his own voice. Using the side of the brush here. Hey, Pete, welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, dude. $43 months. Yeah, that's almost a year. Almost. Getting there. Some quick math, pretty sure. Okay, I'm gonna go check on Milo. He keeps on meowing. One sec, guys. Milo. What's up, buddy? What is it? What's up? Are you locked out of a door? Is that what it is? You really want to go into the bedroom, but you're not allowed to. Okay. Cat life is hard, dude. He really wants to hit the bedroom up. Gotta make his daily rounds. Not allowed into the restricted area. Yeah. I see how it is. Yeah, maybe. Cat life's hard, man. Sometimes the humans just don't understand what you need. You do such a good job communicating. Just let me in the room. Okay. They're quite persistent, man. They don't really give up fast. They can wait for like an hour before they finally back off. They spend a lot of time trying to get in rooms that they can't get into. What's up, late? Okay. I think that's the red section of the scarf pretty much done. Looks a lot better, eh? Now that it's highlighted. I do want to just get a tiny little bit of the wash. We're getting there, man. I finished a lot of sections on the Mini. It's just a very large miniature. Oh, I also have to do the section over here, the area and the neck. I want to add a little bit more of a wash over here at the bottom of this little recess. There we go. And then I also kind of spilled into the darkest area over here. Try to get some of that recess to be a little bit darker again. Should be good. Yeah. You should give that guy a hammer, maybe even for war. 40,000 Warhammers? Mate, I've been looking into this Warhammer 40,000 thing for some time now. Haven't seen a single Warhammer yet. It's a lot of like glowy swords and a lot of like, I don't know, like lightning stuff and a lot of chainmails and but very little warhammering. Maybe I should start with Warhammer 1. I decided to start with Warhammer Age of Sigmar for this one. I don't think there's any Warhammers here either, man. We got Thunderhammers? I guess those count. I allow it. Okay. Now, I gotta try and relayer. I think what I'll do is paint like the sides of the scarf in that original red color. Because it's currently a little bit of a mix of like 4 different colors and I don't like it. It's a bit inconsistent. In some areas it's the beige color that's on the other side of the scarf, and then in other areas it's the red area. I'll just make it red all around. Probably should have done this earlier. This may kill some of my edge highlight. Said it again. Edge highlight. Okay. The other side. Played Space Marine 1 and got to the point. And you couldn't help but go, finally, the Warhammer 40,000. Right. Yeah, I do love edging my Sigmar minis. That's true. Honestly, I like edging any miniature. I think it adds a lot. Especially the Age of Sigma. Trying to turn it into an Age of Skibbity miniature, you know what I mean? Okay, that looks way cleaner. Way cleaner. That's good. Gotta do it as well in the middle. These are a little tricky to reach, but... it's the downside of having a scarf that's multiple colors. It's a bit tricky to see. Oh yeah, that's way better. Same up here. These are all very awkward parts to paint though. But I guess it's okay. When I understood the weakness of my own Giat, it disgusted me. Okay. Well, you can train your Giat at the gym, dude. Hip thruster kind of OP. Okay. Okay. That's nice. What about the sides over here? These are looking pretty good, although not great. Especially the bottom area. The Giat area, as we call it. Okay. 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 Nice. Let's try and do the beige area, like the backside area of the scarf. I want to use 2 colors for that. Ancient stone, which is the original color, and then I'll add like, is that bright enough, you think? I think it's will be bright enough. We add like a little bit of an edge as well in some areas with a slightly brighter beige. Level 1 Giat, embarrassing. Oh God. I don't think we can allow these words in the stream, dude. Like, what if people don't realize you're being ironic? What if they actually believe you regularly use words like, oh yeah, sorry, no, never mind. No free speech in Twitch chat, Arcanexus. Big brother is watching. I didn't know you had a brother. Levi's watching too. Hell yeah, dude, big day. Okay. Gotta relayer some of the areas here that don't look particularly great after the washing.